Angelo Dragone and the new Welsh champion, mate. We go back a few years now, and years ago you told me, you said that you weren't stupid about your ambitions, and you told me the Welsh title was your world title. How do you feel right now?
Feel emotional. I mean, when they said on the new, I just fell to my knees. It was a hard fight. It was a hell of a battle back and forth. I knew it was going to be like, Jake is a tough boy. I'm a tough boy. The styles fucking gel well, and I think the best man won on the night. They had a little bit more at the end, and I just over the moon. They've worked so hard over my boxing career. I've never been one Welsh best, the gold medals, and I just given my heart and soul to boxing and make my kids proud. And that's all I ever wanted to do. I just wanted to win this belt so badly, and I can, whatever happens now, I can just say I was the Welsh champion, you know.
Absolutely, no one can take that away. Angelo, the first time you fought for a Welsh title, you were on the losing side of it by a couple of rounds. The second time, unfortunately, you were on the losing side by 1 round on the scorecards. When it came out there in 96, 94, were you thinking, here we go?
I don't know, I was really confident that I won the fight. I just worked a little bit harder. I was boxing well, being the jab. Enzo's head is close, and had to win the last few rounds, and I thought I nicked the last 3 rounds, to be honest. And I caught them as a lovely right hand at the end and just finished the round strong, you know. And just over the moon. I think it was a fair result, fair scorecard, and I'm just fucking delighted. I'm delighted. I can't speak anymore. And my missus had to miss the fight. She's out to Tenerife. I dropped them in the airport Thursday. When the phone went for this fight, they said, "Fuck him on holiday, mind." And I'm going to fly in 6:30. I was straight to Tenerife for the belt. And that's what I wanted to do more than anything, to take the belt home to them. So Carly, Lily and Leo, Romeo, Olivia, Zayn. That sounds like a lot of kids, but three of them are mine, honestly.
Let's bring in...
My son.
Here we go, we got Zayn here.
Yeah, Daddy.
Zayn slightly out of shot there, but Zayn is no stranger. He's been on the channel before. Let me bring in Enzo Maccarinelli as well. Enzo, you now have a gym that produces champions. How are you feeling?
I'm buzzing, mate. I'm buzzing. And not so much, obviously, buzzing with a win, but everyone wrote him off. Everyone, easy fight for Tinkling, he's past it. I know we had a chat, and I like challenges. Angelo liked challenges. I wouldn't let him skip nothing. He had to phone me in the morning what he was doing if he wanted in the gym. Done everything right. No, I had to give him a bit of a kick up the arse halfway through the fight. No, look, that's what happens. That's what a corner men do. And that's what he was. And he had that little kick up the arse. He responded the way I wanted him to respond to me. He went through hell. He was confident that we'd look after the cuts. He didn't worry about the cuts. And I'm buzzing for him. I'm buzzing for him. This is what he wanted. When he first came to me, we knew where we was going. We knew what we had left. And we wanted our Welsh title.
Thank you very much. What a trainer. What a trainer.
I'm all right.
He knows a thing or two. Now, I don't want to be too simple about it, because there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, but is it just as simple, Angelo and Enzo, that you've just worked your bollocks off, for want of a better term?
It was working the bollocks off, and I was Angelo's doing, right? He worked his bollocks off. I told him he's running, he's got to do this, he's got to do that, they put him through circuits. He had to work his bollocks off. My job then was getting tactics right. And the tactics worked for the first 4 or 5 rounds. He got a bit sloppy, and when he got a tire, which he did. Then we had a little word, he went back to it. And he responded in the corner. And fair play to Jake Tinkling, he come back. We'd have a bad round, we'd have a good round. He'd come back, and have 2 good rounds. But he tried, he listened, he tried, and he gave. Look, I thought he won. It was a close fight. I did think he won. If he'd have lost, I would have been happy with the performance anyway. But he didn't, and he's a new Welsh champion.
Come on.
I asked Angelo this question, so without spoiling it, when the scorecards came out, Angelo lost close on the first time he fought for a Welsh title, lost close on the second time. When they read out the numbers there, what were you thinking?
Well, I was happy because I know Chris is a fair ref, Chris Jones is a fair ref, good judge. And what we do in the corner, I have 1 boy 10 in cuts, I'm the boss, 1 boy 10 in cuts, 1 boy scores a fight, so they were giving me scores. So after 10 rounds, after 8 rounds, we said to Angelo, you win these next 2 rounds, you win the fight. And to be honest, with the scorecards, I think that's what's happened. So he had to dig in deep. Big 9th round. 10 round was what you like. Again, I think Angelo picked up the cleaner shots. But again, fair play to Jake Tinkling. It takes 2 to tango and make a great fight like that. And, you know, obviously buzzing with the performance, buzzing with the win, but it takes 2 to tango, and it was a great fight.
Absolutely, and we don't get many fights here with a former world champion in each corner either, so respect to both corners. Last one from me then. This is a bit of a spanner in the works though, because I don't know if I'm giving it away here, Angelo, but you told me before that you were ready to go on the road and that maybe the Welsh title was a dream too far. What happens next?
It's penciled in to go on the road. There's to go on the road and have a go in so many. They offered me a tinkling fight and I thought, fuck, why not? It's last go and it's paid off and who knows where I can go from here, because this man behind me, he's going to put me in the right direction.
Don't get ahead of yourself now.
World champion.
You're 47 now. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Thank you for your time.
And I promise this guy, if I win the Welsh, I'm going to shave my head, so I'm going to shave my head.
What are you shaving?
You got a little bit. Thank you.